Have you ever wondered what effect the US election could have on Latin American politics, especially here in Brazil? Well, with Trump back in the White House, the stakes are higher than ever. Now, what does this mean to Brazil's future? Let's dive in and uncover the vibrational shift that could reshape our nation. Well, if you don't know, Brazil is also my country. Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. Thank you for your loyalty and thank you for watching the video. Today I am diving into another important topic that is on everyone's mind. Talking about the impact of Donald Trump returns to the presidency on Latin America with a special focus on Brazil. I want you to stick around because this is going to be an eye-opener. It is no longer a news that the Republican Donald Trump will be the next US president after an historic victory that will send him back to the White House. The race with Democrat Kamalaharris had been thought to be on a knife edge, but overnight results showed Trump had secured enough vote to win. That means he will be the first former president to return back to the White House in more than 130 years. And at 78, the oldest man ever elected to the role. Trump will be sworn in at the presidential inauguration on Monday, 20th January 2025, at which point he will legally assume the power and responsibilities of the presidency. And I would like to say parabéns to the president-elect. Now, despite the strong influence the United States has on the international scene, the effect of Donald Trump's re-election on Brazil is more related to domestic politics. Analysts point out that the return to the US government would favor Bolsonaro and his alleged coup project, which is currently in the sight of Supreme Court. Bolsonaro was the major opponent of President Lula in 2022 election, and after he lost, it was alleged that he presented top military officers or leaders in Brazil plans to reverse the result of the 2022 presidential election. It was also alleged that his supporters attempted to invade federal police headquarters that is in Brasilia, in the country capital, in a burst of post-election violence on the day President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva was certified as the country's next president. And even though President Luiz Lula has sent congratulatory message to Trump, he had earlier expressed strong support for US Vice President Kamalaharris, stating that her victory will provide a safer path to strengthening American democracy. President Lula also assessed the potential of Trump's victory, which he likened to the return of Nazism and fascism in another guise. Fortunately or unfortunately, his candidate with whom he thinks will strengthen America did not win. Now, what do you think will happen to Brazil and the US connection? I would like you to drop your thoughts in the comment section. In my opinion, Trump's victory could facilitate amnesty for the alleged Bolsonaro coup attempt case, which is currently in court. Many political analysts liken this alleged coup attempt to what was done by Trump's electorate with the invasion of the Capitol in Washington after the Republican candidate was defeated by President Joe Biden in 2020. Political experts also believe that the development in the US elections have resonated in Brazilian domestic politics, given the ideological similarities and mutual support between Trump and Bolsonaro. Now, as regards the economic and the diplomatic impact, Trump's return will also bring potential changes in economic and diplomatic relations. Brazil might see shifts in trade policies, which will probably affect everything from agriculture to technology. And the proposed visa ban for US citizens could be a significant issue, which would most likely affect tourism and business travel between Brazil and US. Trump had earlier stated that he will increase tariff, and this could have significant impact on Brazil because US is Brazil's #1 destination for their manufactured exports. So higher US tariff could trigger relations between Brazil and other Latin American countries. Also, as expected, news of Trump's victory has led the US dollar to rise against currencies around the world, with the Brazilian real having its own fair share. With Trump back in office, to see strengthening ties between the US and Brazil. Hopefully, this tenure will lead to a more productive relationship that will benefit both nations. Although President Lula has also commented that Brazil will be willing to work with any democratically elected government in the US regardless of ideological differences. Also, Trump's victory redefines the relationship between the US and several Latin American governments, especially the one with the newly elected President Claudiasheinbaum in Mexico. So key issues like border control, migration policy, and the war on drugs, nearshoring, and US-China relations will dominate the binational agenda. Meanwhile, the relationship between Brazil, Latin America's largest economy, seems to be a lower priority, possibly speeding up the formation of alternative global alliances. But for Venezuela, which is also a country in the Latin America, it will probably stay a populist talking point with little expectation of action to promote democratic outcomes. Nevertheless, Trump's election could present a unique opportunity for Latin America. Confronted by economic challenges, political instability, climate change, and a position between global powers, the region's leaders should pursue collaborative mechanisms to create a unified voice. So beyond political differences, this collective leadership could forge strategies to address the Venezuela crisis, devise responses to grave impact of climate change, coordinate against the spread of organized crime, and build common market and trade strategies as a regional bloc. In a world that appears increasingly polarized and divided, the region must understand that a fragmented confrontational approach will not advance Latin America quality of life. Now the challenge lies in building a true united bloc. So let us hope that Latin American leaders recognize that. So in the shifting global landscape, a common path forward is not only possible, but it is very, very necessary. So as we watch this development unfold, let's congratulate President Donald Trump on his victory and wish him a successful and productive tenure. May he make the US a better country than he met it, and may his leadership strengthen the ties between the US and Brazil, thereby fostering a better relationship for the future. Long live Brazil, long live United States of America. So this is my take. Thank you guys. If you have any opinion, I want you to drop it in the comment section and let's keep the conversation going. Once again, thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Have a great day. Ciao, ciao.